eat it.
Merry Christmas to all of our subscribers.
Honey.
We love y'all.
He went in.
Oh, you picked this up? Hey, welcome back to the channel. Yeah. All right, in this video, we're doing a holiday cook-off between Shay and I. We are challenging each other to see who can make the best desserts. And I'm making one of my favorite holiday desserts, red velvet cupcake. None other than baby Trav will be the judge. Whichever dessert he eats most of, that's who wins. That's simple. Stay tuned for a baking video. All right, so these are homemade red velvet cupcakes, no boxes, like everything is homemade. So I'm gonna put all of my dry ingredients in this bowl. Put my flour in my sifter. Make sure there are no chunks. Yeah, boy. Gotta sift it. Yeah.
3 days later.
It's raining. It's snow. This is the closest thing to snow that we'll get this year. It doesn't snow in New Orleans much. So this reminds me of a white Christmas. All right, cook it up. All right. And you need about actually a little bit more flour than that, but everything's nice and sifted. And if you can look in that bowl, look how nice and pretty that is. Ooh, yeah. So now that we sifted our flour, on to the next ingredient. All right, so you're gonna need some cocoa powder as well. So you're gonna take 2 teaspoons of cocoa powder. You're gonna also make sure that it's sifted. Put this in here.
That's a lot of cocoa powder, y'all.
I like cocoa powder.
Me too.
You just sift that. Make sure that it's not chunky. Those chunks are left over in the sifter there. So only the nice granulated powder goes into the bowl. Here, you're gonna just pour a cup into here.
Sir, can you flex while you're in that position? I seen the muscle. Can you make your chest jump, sir? Hey. Yeah.
Hey. So we're gonna pour the sugar inside of the sifter. That looks beautiful.
Oh, it seems like it's almost some smoke created.
I know. All right, we got any baking soda around here? I think we do. Oh, here we go. Right here. All right. How much do we need of this? 1/4 teaspoon baking soda. Teaspoon baking soda here real quick. You need 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Everything is.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Look at that. I feel like I want to add a little more cocoa because I love cocoa. So I'm just add a little bit more cocoa.
This is where sometimes they mess up.
This is where it goes wrong. When you start deviating from the recipe.
Yeah.
Thank you. And 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt.
Got you. Was that supposed to be sifted too?
I'm not sure. Let's just put it in there. All right, for the second time, I went ahead and mixed my wet ingredients. So I took about 3/4 cup of buttermilk, and I took 3 eggs and some food coloring, which gives it that nice red looking color right there. And I mixed it in the bowl, and I just began to whisk it. As baby Trav is ready for these red velvet cakes, he's over there. He's telling me, "Hurry up, Daddy." And and so we're gonna put that to the side. And I'm gonna go back to the dry ingredients where I added 3/4 cup of butter, and I'm getting ready to mix it all together. Okay, all right, so once you add your butter to your dry ingredients, you're gonna whisk it on low. Oh, hold on. All right, so once it's nice and mixed together, it's gonna give you kind of like this little chocolatey, sandy looking look there. And if you feel it, it's like a nice wet, almost feels like beach sand, nice and wet there.
Beef sand.
Beach sand.
Oh, okay.
Like at one of these like southern beaches, if you go to the beach down the road.
Oh, yeah, I was
like
about to say, because Destin, I've never seen that.
Not in Destin, but if you go on down the street to one of those little beaches, it looks just like this.
Got you.
It smells delicious.
Yes.
I wish you guys could smell it. I'm gonna send you guys the smell
for Christmas
through the airwaves. Here you go. All right, now I'm gonna mix in the wet ingredients with the dry ingredients. I'm gonna mix in the wet ingredients a little bit at a time and then mix it so that it can mix properly. Look at that. Look at that.
That's
nice
beautiful.
Creamy texture.
Yes.
So now you just take a little bit more of your wet ingredients and just add it in.
Your grandma would be really proud of you.
Grandma, look, y'all, the reason I love red velvet cake so much is because of my grandma. She would cook it every Christmas. She still does.
What is our son doing?
Hey.
He's
The
trying
cakes
to
aren't
cook
done
too.
yet. He's like, I know it's somewhere around here. So once you do that, you can take an ice cream scooper and then just kind of plop it into your cupcake bake.
How many scoops?
As many scoops as you like, actually. But I'm gonna do 1 or 2 scoops.
You're gonna see if you have enough first.
Make sure I have enough. And then if there's any leftovers, I'll probably go around for a second round.
Yeah.
You're gonna bake it for about 15 to 20 minutes on 350 degrees.
Oh, that's not a lot at
So
all.
I'm gonna pop this in the oven and we'll see how it comes out. Right. So I put the cupcakes in the oven. I think they're almost done baking. And so now we gotta make the cream cheese. And in order to make cream cheese, you need a lot of granulated sugar, or actually not granulated sugar, confectioner sugar. And you wanna sift it as well. So we're gonna sift this. All right, so after you have sifted your confectioner sugar, you want to put that to the side. You want to take about 3 sticks of unsalted butter, and you want to mix it together until it's nice and creamy. All right, so once you have mixed up your butter, it should be nice and creamy. Shouldn't be melted if it's at room temperature.
Yeah.
All right, and then you want to add like a pinch of salt.
Oh, that was not a pinch.
That's a pinch in my house. That's a pinch. And then,
Drop the salt, not the mic.
and then you're gonna add about 16 ounces of cream cheese to it.
Is that 16 ounces total?
That's about 12 ounces.
Oh, I see.
And I'm gonna add a little bit more over here. All right.
Yo, now I'm gonna tell you something. This isn't for if you're trying to lose weight, okay?
No, not
But
at
if you're
all.
trying to lose weight, I would recommend just eating a
Just
little
eat
bit.
it in moderation.
Yeah.
You can get back to your diet after the holidays.
That's what we all say.
Right, so once you mixed up your cream cheese there, you're gonna add about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Some is falling into the bowl, that's fine. That's a half teaspoon. I'm gonna add 1 more to make it a whole. And then we're gonna mix that into the cream cheese. Okay, now that we've mixed in our vanilla extract, we are going to take about a cup of our sugar. We're gonna add that into the cream cheese and just mix it in as well.
This is making me so hungry. But it's almost dinner time.
Yes, all right, look at that. That's
beautiful.
a nice whippy. So my cupcakes came out pretty nicely.
Yum.
And I'm just gonna take it out of the baking wrapper and put it into more of a decorative party wrapper. And then you wanna add your cream cheese topping to it. Nice. All right, as you can see, I already took a bite out of my cupcake and I think it's very delicious. But that's how you make homemade red velvet cupcakes. Later on, we'll
so pretty.
Thank you. Later on, we'll let Baby Trav try and see who he thinks makes the better dessert, Daddy or Mama. So
My turn.
let's see what you got, Shay.
Hey guys, so it's finally my turn. Here's the baby. Yes, I have to sit down because I can't stand too long. But anyways, I am making a banana cream pie. Yes, I have the recipe. I've never made this, so wish me well. With 2 large bananas, I have a 3/4 ounce package of instant Jell-O, the vanilla kind. I have 1 cup of cold water, 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, a graham cracker crust. I think it says that it makes 2, but we don't need all that pie, so only about 1. I was being proactive, thinking about our health.
Right.
And then I have a pint of heavy whipping cream and a 1/3 cup of powdered sugar. and I have the winnings already. No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start off by cutting these bananas. So I'm just gonna do 1.5 for now. So you're just supposed to layer them in the pie crust. More pie crust. This is a graham cracker crust. Babe, are you excited about this recipe? I know you love bananas too.
Heck yeah.
He is not a banana
Banana's
fan.
not my thing though.
Baby Trav. I don't even know if Baby Trav likes bananas.
But I'm excited to judge this recipe.
Ooh, don't judge it too hard, please.
No, honestly, I'm excited to eat it. It looks delicious already.
Really?
Keep in mind though, for those viewing it, Trav made all of his stuff homemade, which Shay had to buy a crust from the store. But we ain't gonna talk about that though.
I could have made it homemade, but the way my life is, my belly is set up, I have to do as little work as possible.
No, I'm just joking. Different ingredients, different recipes.
All right, so in the next step, we're gonna combine our ingredients for our pie filling, all right? So we're gonna add pudding mix. I'm gonna put that in there. Pudding mix, and then a cup of cold water. My little baby already like bananas. Hey,
Hey.
All right, so the sweetened condensed milk. This is 14 ounces. So we're just gonna combine that. All right, I think that's good. So apparently we have a banana fan. I'm gonna give him some more bananas. And so once we mix this, we're gonna place it in the refrigerator to chill for a few minutes, okay? I'm telling y'all, as a mom, you have to do things that are as little time consuming as possible. And here's the baby, he wants another banana. He's never eaten this many bananas ever.
Somebody's hungry.
Yeah, he's probably a little hungry.
Woke up from a nap, yeah.
All right, so that's this. So this is all mixed up now. And what I'm gonna do is put it in the refrigerator to chill, and then we're gonna make some whipped cream. The next step is to make the whipped cream. So I have heavy whipping cream, and I added 1 cup to here. And I'm going to mix this until soft peaks form. Whatever that's supposed to mean. We're gonna see. Move my items over here and get my mixer started. I think these are the soft peaks, as they said. I don't know. To me, that looks pretty soft.
Yeah, it looks pretty soft.
All right. Yeah, so that looks soft. So now I am going to get the other things out of the refrigerator.
Hey, little elf. Hey, little Santa's helper.
This is Santa's helper.
You should be asleep so Santa Claus can bring you gifts in the morning.
Right. Okay, so now I'm going to combine this mixture with this mixture. You're supposed to fold this in. So I'm just gonna put it all in here for now. I have a little baby who really wants his mommy to hold him. That's why you have to be quick with these meals. So you just fold this in. I know, it looks pretty good, huh? And this is the gist of the pie. So what you do next, you take your mixture, and it's that simple. Now we're just gonna pour the mixture over the bananas. And like I said, this is enough for 2. So I'm gonna have a little left. I remember when Travis and I first got married, I've always been a pudding fan. So I picked up some pudding. And he was like, pudding? What, are we old? You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
All right, and so this is it for now. So what you're supposed to do with this is put it in the refrigerator and let it chill for a few hours. But that's how it looks, right? It looks so nice.
That looks great, man. That took like 10 minutes.
I know, I had to make it simple.
Wow.
So this is the lid that came with the pie. I'm just gonna set it on top of it just for now, just to get it out the way. Don't forget, don't throw your lids away. All right, so the next step is to make the whipped cream that goes on top of that. You're gonna use another cup, your heavy whipping cream, and this is a 1/3 cup of sugar. And we're gonna just mix this into hard peaks form. So I guess I'm just gonna mix it longer, okay? All right, let's get the mix in. I finally realized what hard peaks mean. These are definitely looking harder, huh, Dede?
Yeah, they do.
I call him Dede because that's what baby Travis calls him, if anybody's wondering.
Yeah, I'm a dad, yeah.
So we're gonna just top this. On the recipe, they said that you could wait to the last minute to add this. You don't have to add it now. but I don't know, like, I don't know what my last minute is gonna look like, so I'm just gonna do it now. All right, and so this is what it's gonna look like right now, and we're gonna put this in the refrigerator, and I'm gonna let it chill until the morning.
Welcome back to the channel, yo. So this is Shay and Trav's holiday dessert challenge. All right, so we're gonna give baby Trav his bib so he can dive into all of this deliciousness.
He's getting excited too, I can tell. Man, get that. Oh well.
You gotta get one.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut my pie.
Okay.
And you're gonna get your cupcake.
All right, and we're gonna put both desserts in front of him to see which one he dives into first. And then ultimately we wanna see which one he eats more of. And that's really the judge as to who wins.
You ready?
Oh, man. What? Huh?
Ooh. The moment of truth.
Little kids, he don't even know what to do.
He's contemplating.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Oh, Mama, this is all for me. Merry Christmas, Mama.
Christmas Day.
He's like, Mommy, can I really eat this? Yes, babe, eat it.
Merry Christmas to all of our subscribers.
Honey.
We love y'all.
He went in. Oh.
Oh, and you picked this up.
Mommy knows her
He
baby.
put it back down. Oh. He's like, He's like, all right. Oh, let me feed him because he has.
Honey, he's
feed him
cheating,
a
y'all. He's cheating.
Come on, Trav. It's probably too much for him to eat at one time. There you go, Trav.
Oh, y'all, he is cheating. You're supposed to just let him
Oh,
pick.
he wants some more of that.
Oh. You're supposed to let him pick.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
No, let my baby pick.
All right, now he can pick. Now that he's tasted both of them.
He takes yours, mine too?
Yeah.
He's the reason that I smile when I'm grieving. When I say Merry Christmas, you know what I mean. I want more of him doing this.
I think the cupcake is more appealing.
So that's the root of it, y'all.
Oh, he like that.
So don't get distracted by everything else. Let me tell y'all what it's really about, though. Listen up.
I'm the winner. Back to mommy.
Yo, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna have a winner because
snap. I think it's a tie.
I don't think we're gonna have a winner because he's just excited. He's just enjoying himself. He's looking at TV and everything.
Oh, we both did well, mama.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did.
Parents of the year.
It's like we forgot the real reason for the season. You know the Savior is the reason for the season. He's the reason that I smile when I'm grieving. When I say Merry Christmas, you know what I mean. I want more of him during this holiday season. So that's the root of it, y'all. You know, so don't get distracted by